Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Furkhan Dandia, and I'm a therapist. And today I'm going to talk about a small essay or exploration I did around something I've been struggling with. I've titled it, What is a Muslim? But I'm going to do that exploration here because I've been in constant reflection, seeking different perspectives and answers. There's been so much noise in the media and criticism towards the religion of Islam. So I struggled to make sense of all of this, trying to determine where things have gone wrong. Now, I know there are bad actors in all realms of life, but unfortunately, the actions of a select few get taken out of context. I have been reading more about my faith and my beliefs have been strengthened. But that also doesn't help because I feel alone at times. So, how does one articulate something they experience beyond the senses? How does one explain faith that cannot always be explained through words? How does one share the guidance from the Quran only through an open heart and mind? How does a seeker explain that the pursuit of truth is never ending? Therefore, I wanted to do a deeper exploration on that, especially in a world where everyone is trying to explain what a Muslim is, where at times even Muslims don't know. So let's maybe talk about what a Muslim is not. A Muslim doesn't carry hate in their heart. A Muslim does not shout their subservience on top of a mountain. A Muslim does not judge others for their flaws, for he knows he too is flawed. A Muslim does not carry the burden alone because he follows in the footsteps of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. A Muslim does not one who focuses on his outward acts alone. A Muslim does not act in any other way than as if he can see Allah, or at the minimum, knows Allah sees him. A Muslim does not focus on anything else other than on purifying his actions, his characters, and his behaviors. A Muslim does not live for this world, for he knows that time in this world is preparation for the eternal abode. A Muslim does not settle because his pursuit is never ending, and only Allah knows which actions please him and which do not. A Muslim does not hoard his wealth, for he knows everything he has is a blessing from Allah and is to be shared with his brothers and sisters in this world. A Muslim does not fall to his carnal desires, for he knows that worldly pursuits are fleeting. But what is a Muslim? I know it is incredibly difficult to be a Muslim, given all the distractions we have during this time of existence and how our ego possesses us. When I think about it, I'm overwhelmed by the thought of it. But something came to my awareness recently that this burden is not mine to carry because we were given a prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, who took on that burden when the heavens, the earth, and the mountains could not. And that is encapsulated in Surah Al-Azab, which is the 33rd surah of the Quran. And I'm just going to read a couple of ayahs in the English translation. He will bless your deeds for you and forgive your sins. And whoever obeys Allah and his messenger has truly achieved a great triumph. Indeed, we offered the trust to the heavens and the earth and the mountains, but they all declined to hear it, being fearful of it. But humanity assumed it, for they are truly wrongful to themselves and ignorant of the consequences. Therefore, for me, my purpose is to become NB, to know myself, purify my inner self, thoughts, and heart, and demonstrate that through my actions, words, and behaviors. The question then isn't what is a Muslim? It is instead, who am I? So I hope that's something that we can all reflect on. Who am I? Rather than trying to define this for others or even ourselves. The task may seem grand and complicated at times, but it starts small when we turn inward. And that can be the biggest form of worship. I hope you enjoyed this exploration. Please subscribe, share.